Hey everyone! Alright, so let's talk about Star Wars. Why the hell not? After all, what could be more exciting at the minute? Now, of course, we know we're getting episodes 7, 8, and 9, but in addition to that, and what I really want to talk about, are the spin off movies that we will be getting. Now, of course, the first spin-off movie has been announced, Star Wars Rogue One, which sounds fantastic. For those of you who don't know, it's going to be set before the original 1977 film, and it's going to, of course, show us how the rebels captured the plans to the Death Star. So that is going to be amazing to see. But what I really want to talk about is the possible Obi-Wan spin-off that we might be getting, because of course it's been heavily rumoured, and Ewan McGregor has of course said he'd be happy to return to play the part. I think he said in one interview, I'd rather come back and play it than them get someone else to play it. But of course things got all the more interesting when it turned out that we might actually be getting a full spin-off trilogy rather than just one Obi-Wan movie. So a full Obi-Wan trilogy. I would love that. Now, to explain, Obi-Wan is my favourite character. And of course, I do love the original trilogy. I used to be an apologist for the prequels, but I've seen the light. However, I absolutely love Ewan McGregor as Obi-Wan, so I would love to see him come back and play the part. And this time with a great script behind him and a great director in charge, rather than having to just do what you can with George Lucas. And of course, the using more and more practical effects and actually filming on location, so at least this time everyone will have some idea what the hell they're looking at and where the hell they're supposed to be. I was watching Attack of the Clones the other day, and you've got to feel bad for Ewan McGregor, well, for everyone involved. But I was watching Ewan McGregor's scenes, and the amount of times, like when he goes to Dexter's Diner, Ewan McGregor, you can tell, he has no idea what the hell he's supposed to be looking at. He's just trying his best. And also when he goes to, when he goes to Camino, he's just supposedly walking around this cloning facility, looking in amazement, just trying to act. But this is one of the things that I'm really excited about. We'll be using practical effects again and using actual locations, and of course I'm not the only one who's excited about that. I think almost everyone is hyped for that. And of course, given how awesome the new Mad Max movie was, I think there may well be a whole renewed interest in practical effects, now that we've seen how good they can look when the time and effort is put into them. But yeah, I really want to see Ewan McGregor come back and play Obi-Wan. I love Ewan McGregor as Obi-Wan. Now, would I like a trilogy? Yes. But also, either I'd be more than great, I'd be more than happy with. I'd be so grateful for either just one Obi-Wan spin-off, or to get a full Obi-Wan trilogy would be a true gift. Like for me, that could be my replacement for the prequel trilogy. Yeah, we don't need yous anymore, I'll just stick with the Obi-Wan trilogy, thank you very much. But like I say, even if it was just one movie, I would be more than pleased. I am looking forward to episodes 7, 8 and 9. I'm looking forward to Rogue One and what other spin-off movies come along. I'm sure they'll be great. Do you know what? Given how much Disney paid for Star Wars, I think we should just have Star Wars movies every Christmas forever now. I think we should. It would be awesome. But this is what I really want to focus on, the possible Obi-Wan spin-off or spin-off trilogy, because this is what I've been really most interested in. And of course the big question is, of course that's my proviso, we need to have Ewan McGregor back playing Obi-Wan, or else there's no point as far as I'm concerned. You guys may disagree, that's fine. Obviously a lot of you may also agree with me, which is great. I'm glad that you guys love Ewan McGregor as Obi-Wan as well. But the big question is, what will the movie or movies be about? And as is common knowledge, it's pretty much looking like it'll be set in between Revenge of the Sith and the original Star Wars movie. So that around like 20-year period when Obi-Wan went into hiding. But of course, we don't really know much about that. So there's a lot of scope. There's a lot of room, to come up with ideas and different things. Making it bigger and biggest and best it can be. Now the story I would love them to go with is the Darth Maul thing, because obviously it turns out at the end of Phantom Menace, Darth Maul survived, would you believe it? And guess what, he's got a brother as well, and they're coming back for revenge. Obi-Wan's in trouble. Now I know of course this was dealt with in the animated series, so it is quite possible that they may not opt for that storyline, because I'm not sure whether the animated series is, I think it is canon, so if it's something they've already covered, it's understandable, why would you cover something that you've already covered? But I would love to see Darth Maul and his brother come for revenge and hunting down Obi-Wan, and Obi-Wan's on his own, he's got to handle these two guys. That would be amazing. That's what I'm really pulling for. I'd really love to see Darth Maul back, because like I say, I think out of the entire prequel trilogy, he was the coolest Sith Lord. I've kind of sided with that way of thinking that a lot of people have argued. That Darth Maul, he should have been the main Sith Lord throughout the prequels, so no Count Dooku, no Darth Tyrannus. Should have been Darth Maul, up until of course the point where Anakin is turned to the dark side. That would have been fantastic. But like I say, I agree completely. Darth Maul was one of the shining stars, one of the greatest things about Phantom Menace, but they wasted him. Maybe the most screen time he got, maybe half an hour maximum, no more than that really. But yeah, he was so wasted in that film, so criminally underused. So it would be great to see him back, and it'd be great to see his brother on screen as well. Oh my god, like a 2-on-1 handicap match breaking out between Darth Maul, his brother, and Obi-Wan. Jesus Christ, and a much older Obi-Wan than he was in the Phantom Menace as well. That'd be brilliant. Also, I think what would be a great opportunity in the Obi-Wan spin-off would be to demonstrate Obi-Wan's fighting ability, because that's one of the things I got mad with in the prequels. I couldn't help thinking that they played down Obi-Wan's lightsaber ability. In the duels, like he gets his ass handed to him when he fights Count Dooku, both at the end of Attack of the Clones and beginning of Revenge of the Sith. And even though he beats Anakin, it's pretty much most of the offense comes from Anakin in their fight at the end of Revenge of the Sith. So I just felt a bit raw about that. So it'd be nice to see Obi-Wan kick some ass in the spin-off movie. You know, it'd be great to see him handle these two guys, Darth Maul and his brother, single-handedly. See how he'd handle it. Yeah, that'd be fantastic to see. But of course, we may not see that for the reasons I've already explained. One person, I think it was on Facebook actually, made an interesting suggestion. You know, maybe having a Mad Max 2, the Road Warrior type movie. You know, set in the wasteland. Obi-Wan comes across these group of people in a compound. You know, we're being attacked by this group. You know, they have like a precious resource, of course, in the Road Warrior. It was gasoline, and it could be some sort of equivalent to that this group of people are trying to protect, and so Obi-Wan agrees to help them. That'd be interesting. That really would. Excuse me. But yeah, of course, it would, as good as the Darth Maul thing would be. Obviously, we don't know what original stories the creative team could come up with. They may come up with something bigger and better, and that's why maybe this trilogy might be the more appealing idea. Excuse me, I do apologise. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see what they do with it. I'm personally pulling for the Darth Maul storyline. If you guys would like to share your thoughts, please feel free to do so in the comments. I'd love to get your thoughts on it. But I still can't wait for the Star Wars movies, whatever they may be. But I'm really, really hoping for this Obi-Wan spin-off. Let's see Obi-Wan versus Darth Maul one more time. The way I think it could work is, you know, maybe it could start with Obi-Wan maybe being attacked one-on-one by Darth Maul's brother, and then later on we could have the 2-on-1 handicap match, Darth Maul and his brother versus Obi-Wan. Maybe Obi-Wan could kill Darth Maul's brother, and then the final fight of the film could be the way it should be, Darth Maul versus Obi-Wan one more time. One more time. And, you know, let's see who the best man is. And this time, only one of them's going to walk away. There's no surviving this time, Darth Maul. This is the end. But, of course, another possibility would be to make a movie adaptation of the book Kenobi, you know. The way he stops becoming Obi-Wan and becomes Ben Kenobi. It'd be interesting to see that put to screen. And in terms of the other characters that could cameo in it, you know, we could see a young Luke Skywalker as a boy growing up. Liam Neeson could come back as Qui-Gon, you know, as a Force ghost. We could see Yoda, of course. We could, you know, could be some contact, some meeting between Obi-Wan and Yoda at some point. So the amount of possibilities, and of course, in addition to specific Obi-Wan spin-offs, there's no reason why Ewan McGregor couldn't appear as Obi-Wan in other spin-offs. You know, been talk of a Mace Windu spin-off. No reason why Obi-Wan couldn't appear in that, with of course Ewan McGregor playing the part. And of course, if you're going to have Mace Windu back, you've got to bring Sam Jackson back. You know, the same way if you're going to bring Qui-Gon back, bring Liam Neeson back. You can't do it without these guys, because these guys are so awesome. And they'll be even more so with a decent script and a decent direction behind them. And of course, some authentic sets and to act against, you know. not all against a goddamn green screen. So yeah, that pretty much brings this to a close. I apologise for my voice, and I think my voice has given out on me. I'm so sorry. I know I probably should have waited till another time to do this, but I just felt that I wanted to get my thoughts out there, because obviously there were rumours before about an Obi-Wan spin-off, and they've recently been circulating again. Of course, it was the Edinburgh Film Festival the other day, and Ewan McGregor talked about it briefly there, so I thought, it might be. And it's nice to have the opportunity to speculate before anything official is announced, of course. But yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to, mostly the Obi-Wan spin-offs. Hopefully we'll get them, or hopefully Ewan McGregor will be coming back as Obi-Wan in some capacity. But yeah, I'd love to get the Darth Maul storyline on the big screen in live action. Yeah, Darth Maul's revenge. Jesus, but it's gonna be that kind of Steven Seagal scenario. Darth Maul and his brother will show up hell bent on taking revenge on Obi-Wan. You'll be like, oh man, Darth Maul, you didn't bring enough guys. You're gonna need a lot more than 2 of you to finish Obi-Wan off. But yeah, it'd be so awesome to see that. So yeah, that brings this to a close. Thank you for listening. Thank you for putting up. I'm so sorry about my voice. It's packing up on me. Yeah, and of course, I'd love to get your thoughts. Please feel free to share your thoughts as well in the comments. But yes, thank you for watching, guys, and I hope you guys are all excited as I am. It's a pretty dumb thing to say, I know you are. How could you not be? We're going to get a great Star Wars movie for the first time since 1983. Can you believe it? But yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and hey, it won't be long, and I shall see you all next time. Thank you, everyone. Bye.